everyone. Let's begin today's lesson. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Elsuyar. I am an English teacher. But today I have to organize my lesson at home. Nowadays, in our country also quarantine. In this case, we haven't organized our lesson in the classroom. Unfortunately, today I will be teacher and of course student. So today's lesson is devoted on reading skills. Why I choose this topic? It is my favorite kind of lesson, and every time when I have any kind of lesson, I try to organize some part of my lesson for reading. Let's start from the reading skills, but before starting this kind of lesson, I would like to start with one of the most famous proverbs. Everyone is a reader. Some just haven't found their book yet. I think you just guess the meaning of this proverb. So, today we have very interesting topic, and of course we have an article, but first of all, students should analyze the picture and they should guess what about today's topic and what about today's article. So pay attention to the picture. Yes, there you can see different kind of people and they have different kind of appearance, their mood. And maybe you guess about the picture. Yes, you are right. Today's topic is living abroad. So, after analyzing this kind of picture, of course we have task pre-reading. So, in pre-reading we have question. What everyday problems do people who live abroad have? And in this case, I gave for my students this kind of question. They will have time and they will analyze. After that, like in small group, they will answer. When you live in abroad or study, of course, you can come across different kind of problems. After the analyzing with my students, of course, I gave them adding information. For example, problems. What kind of problems? To find job, renting house or accommodation, culture shock, homesickness, and financial problems. After doing this like a cluster, we just come to this our topic more easier. And this is an article. I divided this article into 4 parts, and of course I will divide my group into 4 small groups, and we just work with the text and a reading activity. This is a continue of our article. And for a reading task. Reading task. Read the extracts from an article on living abroad. Find the correct heading for each extract. So in reading task, they should read the text like for scanning, and after that they should find heading for each small article. Before start this kind of task, I advise them to underline. They should work with an article and they should underline some keywords which can help them to find the answers easily. So this kind of task will be reading activity, and students will do this kind of activity for 10 minutes. That's enough for them. After that, we'll check. And after this kind of reading activity, of course, we have post-reading activity. In post-reading activity, I will give them 8 kind of problems. And this kind of task is individual task, and each student should do this task individually. And of course, after reading this kind of problems, they should find solution for them. And in this case, they will do like individually. After that, we'll discuss about this kind of solutions. And of course, I will give them possible answers. And at the end, as a summary task for summarizing today's lesson, I will give them this kind of questions. Which pieces of advice are true for your country? Which are different? What other advice and information could you give? Compare your answers with a partner. This kind of question helps me to give feedback for each of students. And after discussing this kind of question and analyzing our country with different other countries, of course, I easily give them any feedback and can mark each of my students. That's all for today's lesson.